things in my mind because I'm like, I'm going outside, I want to look cute. So the outfit, I'm really happy with it.
Oh my god, I thought for a second that my lens was cracked, but that's how much I haven't been paying attention to this camera because it's just the lens filter.
Obviously, it's see-through, so I do have on a sleeveless
Okay, gonna pause Ari. I'm starting this video with Ari because she's kind of inspiring me to do this vlogging series. Ari is a friend of mine. We met in Atlanta, even though she's now in LA, and she really was encouraging me to like take my content creation seriously when I moved to London, and I'm trying. The issue is I have so many things swirling around in my head as to like how I could show up online. I know my head is partially cut off, but what do you want me to do? I'm trying. I'm pursuing a master's in fine art. Like, my mind is so consumed with a lot of other things. However, I do think like this kind of processing that you do in this time is really like gate kept. Like, people don't talk a lot about what it's like to go through a master's, what it's like to be in an art program, what it's like to be living in a new country, pursuing all of that. And so I'm gonna try. Obviously, if this doesn't get published, it wasn't successful, but I'm gonna try to vlog every day this week because I really like her approach of just like daily vlogging and putting them all together, because that allows for like you to miss some days but there's still to be content. Like, if I don't film one day, I can make it up and then they all come together, and I feel like that's doable for me, and it doesn't put the pressure on me carrying my camera outside because this camera is hefty. Like, I'll show you what it looks like. It's a FX3, so yeah, that's the setup, you know? So I don't feel like I would bring that outside, but I feel like I could also like seamlessly integrate some iPhone footage shot in landscape mode that won't look too bad.
A love letter to Compton, but I think the band is talking about home in every single record.
The favorite Bestie. Rock conducted what I consider to be the best interview Kendrick Lamar has ever given.
Just an FYI, this is like a really rigged way of me using a pseudo tripod. I'll show you guys. It's on a laptop in an empty glass vase. Anyways, I figured I should show you the fruits of my labor. I'm getting a lot better. Hopefully I retwisted all of my locks this time in the right direction, because my loctician told me last time I had some of them going in the wrong direction. But yeah, is it giving? Bust down, Barbiana, bust down, I'm a Babiana lock girl. I just like it better when it's shorter. It just feels more manageable. I know that's like really wild because everyone, when they have locks, they like can't wait for it to grow out. And it's like, I'm just like, please lock bob me up so that I can walk around like Susie. If you know, you know. It only took me an hour. No, it took me 11 to 1:20, so 2 hours and 20 minutes, which is amazing considering it used to take me 4.5 hours. So I'm getting better, and I need to wash my hair more often. That's what all the lock girlies are telling me online, that I need to wash every 2 weeks. So that means I need to order more product. Oh, that's what I wanted to share. I have been using Sacred. Shout out to Ari. Speaking of Ari, before I left, she mailed me her Sacred PR package. And so I actually went and repurchased the sample of the deep conditioner because the conditioner I had was like, I think one of the cleansing conditioners, so it wasn't enough, so I had to use another conditioner. But I used this and the clarifying shampoo. I still have the clarifying shampoo from September, and I've washed my hair at least 5 times with it. Yeah, and so it's got a good amount in it, but this conditioner, I use the entire thing for one wash. So I need to check how much ounces are in the like full version because I wanted to try it out first. And I do like it, but I feel like I need maybe a conditioner with a little bit more slip because that one's quite thick, so it feels like it really kind of doesn't stretch as much with your locks. But it doesn't feel dry or anything, like it feels good. But yeah, I also have really low porosity hair. This is not a hair video. I have low porosity hair, which means my hair dries quickly because water likes to evaporate from it, and so I tend to have issues with moisture retention. So I do like the idea of using a deep conditioner, but if it's like $40 and I can only use it twice, I don't know if that's going to be very cost effective for me. So anyways, all right, bye. I'm gonna go to this coffee shop, buy me, I'll probably bring my camera because it's, you know, a chill day out. And this jam is truly crack breakfast. She's not that fancy today. I just cycled uphill to be responsible and come home and not hang out and socialize, but also to make my own dinner. I am so tempted right now to order food, but there's food at home, Kim. There's food at home. So, yeah, maybe you guys can watch me make a little din. This is like the worst angle known to man, but I've had a very long day. It is now almost 10. I think it's 9:30, so we still have about 30 minutes until my bedtime. I'm trying to keep myself on a strict bedtime because my sleep schedule has been shite. I feel like I've been waking up in the middle of the night again a bit, or like just not fully getting ready to go to bed. So then I wake up and feel groggy in the middle of the night, and I don't like that feeling. So I have some Brussels sprouts that I need to make before they go bad because they're been in the fridge for a week. I think I'm gonna heat up some tomato soup and use some of this cheese before it goes bad to make a grilled cheese with the last of my bread. Look at that. Oh, I also have pasta that I need to use, but I'll use that to make my Turkish pasta recipe, which is clutch. I'll make that tomorrow, actually. Anyways. Alright, I'll chat more later. Tomato soup, grilled cheese, water. Now, I'm gonna watch some Severance. I need to rewatch the final episode because I feel like it was really good and I was like falling asleep between it, but I just really need to make sure that I caught every single thing. It's such a rewatchable show. Anyways, see you tomorrow. Okay. It's Tuesday morning. I'm still having tomato soup and grilled cheese. You know what? Tomato soup and grilled cheese is a classic. And when I think about something that's easy, that's the first time I've been able to accomplish that. I guess I really have been using like not the right cheese. Oh my God. I wasn't ready. The cheese in it last night was great because it's one of my new favorite cheeses, but that right there. Hold on. I've tried a few different tomato soups. I like this format actually. It's a little easier than I thought to just vlog in my own space. I've tried a few of the tomato soups. I'm distracted. I only made that statement because I felt like I wouldn't have anything to talk about. But obviously, I'm just spitballing here. And being the random foodie that I am. So, I've tried the M&S tomato soup. I've tried Sainsbury tomato soup, tomato and basil. M&S has the chunky soup series, and I think it's the chunky tomato soup, even though it's quite smooth. Or maybe it's the creamy tomato soup. I haven't had it in a while. It was the first one I had with my grilled cheese that I made. It's like a nice balance of like pre-made and then made. Like, you know, I put my butter, heart, and soul in this. Makes you feel like you're a little healthy, but still a little indulgent. Such a good balance. The only thing it needs is like a dollop of... What do people put on tomato soup? Like cream... What do they do? You know when you see the soup with a white dot. I'm so sorry I'm talking with food in my mouth. I try not to eat on camera. I've had the Waitrose. Mind you, it's like 10:30 a.m., but I woke up at 3:30 after falling asleep on the couch, and I stayed up until like 6:37 a.m. This is why I've been having really groggy days. I need like some sort of sleep supplement. I don't know. Anyways. Focus, Kim. I've tried the Waitrose, the M&S, and the Sainsbury's. The list matches my ranking of them overall so far. M&S is the best one. It really is the best one. There's kind of like a default here that M&S kind of has the best of everything. But M&S one, it's just a more expensive store. Sainsbury's, this tomato basil is pretty good, but it's not creamy like the tomato and basil. This day has become quite derailed. What started out as an ambitious day became a day of me not being ambitious. Now, there were things that I did online. I feel like my head was really foggy. And so my reaction when I woke up after going back to sleep at 7 a.m. and then waking up at 10, and I did some stuff like in the middle of the night, like trying to organize. I cleared out all the emails and responded to things and caught up with like some of the to-do list stuff and updated it, blah, blah, blah. I am avoiding things that I have to do. I didn't go to the metal shop like I needed to today to finish one of my works that will be presented on... Oh, you couldn't see it. It's actually this. But I was supposed to do that, but then I just ended up creating to-do lists for myself today, doing more organizing and sitting and lounging and cooking and nourishing myself because my body was so physically tired, and I feel like it's like catching up with me. It's like I'm tired and I'm anxious, and so like I'm not sleeping well, and it's been like this for like a week and a half that I've been waking up in the middle of the night and just having really poor quality sleep. The only time I slept really, really well was when I took a bath, which is another reason why I like to take a bath. Anyways, I just had a group meeting. I need to try to edit a video. I was gonna try to support a friend's show, but I can't be everywhere and do everything. I just need to be still and listen to my body, and would love to support, but it's just like, yeah, something about being in a major city like makes you try to be omnipresent. I'm gonna turn on this light because I feel like it's a little dark. But yeah, what else? I'm going to a pottery class tonight. That'll be fun. I feel like I can actually bring my camera. It's weirder to bring my camera around like the art program and students, even though I should get more comfortable with that, but like I won't be doing this around them. So, but I can still like visualize things. I don't know. According to the Turks, is tomato paste and dang, what is that seasoning? Maybe if I smell it. Ugh, I can't remember the name. I'll insert it. Now we assemble. First things first, your pasta. I've been using fusilli a lot. This is like an egg noodle fusilli. It's the fresh one. So it cooks really fast. And your mince. I like to let it get a little crispy, which is what they recommend. This is the Greek yogurt sauce with garlic and some of the pasta water. I added a little bit of salt this time. I feel like I could have used a little bit more water, but don't judge it. Some people get scared of this part. I don't know why. It's very customary to have dairy-based sauce. And then this is the chili shashuka paprika oil, which is the key ingredient. And then the last step is some parsley. I'll do a little chiffonade. Little chiffonade. And there you have it, folks. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she beautiful? Look at that color. Yes. I pushed this tiny kitchen to its limits. Clearly. I need every square inch. Like, I have zero space, but I will make a meal in here. But anyways, I'm gonna eat this now and then get ready for my pottery class. So today is long day. We have a workshop conference of workshops, which is one of the stupidest things, but we have it all day from 10 to 5. It is now 9:11, so I need to take my ass to campus. I would love to get a coffee from a decent coffee shop, not a campus coffee shop. And yeah, I'm exporting the video that I had to make all by myself, even though it's a group project. We love that. So, what else? I think there's something tonight. I can't remember. I have something on my calendar, but my friend's coming to town this weekend. This is a great week to start vlogging, actually. My friend's coming to town. My best friend from Florida comes in on the 28th. And then Michelle, my best friend in Texas, comes in on the 2nd. So next week, Tuesday. We are missing my besties in Atlanta. But it's okay. They're, in the midst of big things. So, hey. Ginny Seibel, one of my favorite voices in Atlanta. Okay, today I am about to get ready. Gonna stop in to get a coffee, go into the metal shop, try to coordinate some sort of structure that will hold these very light screen prints. And then I have an eye appointment at 12:05, which I shouldn't have scheduled for today, but I won't be able to go tomorrow. And then my friend gets here on Saturday, and then my other friend gets here next Tuesday. So I just felt like I needed to kind of do it before things pick up a little bit because of the eye issue that I felt like I was having. I felt a lot of strain in my eye because I think I was wearing my old glasses, which has an old prescription. However, me being me, I am now obsessed with the most expensive glasses. And so I'm just going to do the eye test today. I'm not going to make a decision about the frame. It is a brand that I've been following for a really long time called Cutler and Gross that I could never afford before, which I still technically can't afford. I'm just like trying to prioritize like how to delineate this student loan, and I'm like, I may need to cut other things out to prioritize the health of my eye. So plus I already know when I went back, this is really long, plus I already know when I went back in Atlanta, my contact prescription changed by 0.25, meaning that my old glasses would have been at least 0.5 lower, and I could feel that, especially in the nights. And I just like didn't take it seriously enough and kept wearing it because it was my only transitional glasses when the sun was out and when I was in sunny areas and went on vacation. So that all caught up to me. So now I'm like, okay, if I get one great glasses and it's my current prescription, I'm also 31 this year, which means my eyes should stop. Then I could have these glasses for a much longer time. And the style, like I found the style of glasses that I was just like, well, I'm just going to compare every glasses to this one now. So, however, we don't need to rush to make decisions. So I'll look at how I have been allocating finances and how to plan for it. And I don't feel comfortable yet, like making the decision without having something already set up financially. So I've like applied to a few grants and things. So I'm just trying to not rush myself, but I know myself well enough to know that once my heart gets set on something, that's the thing that I want, and I'd be willing to wait for it. Even though that defeats the purpose of why we're here, it was to fix our eye more quickly. But anyways, this is a really long way of saying doing that today, and then probably coming back to campus to try to go to the metal shop again or screen printing, and then go to the studio. And I had a really productive night last night, except for when my friend warned me that there was a rat in the studio, which is sadly not new. I have a phobia, and so I cut all work and I left. So hopefully I'll get to go back to the studio and be productive without the rat. Alright, bye. I'm heading out for the day. It's a very chill look today. It's my sambas. I'll see y'all later. I'm not taking the camera. My best friend is here. It's a movie. Oh my god, I'm so excited for you to watch this. It's just a movie that, like, you can't be middle ground on.